Wow, looks like trailer banks will whip that too.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm kidding. She's soon. Yeah, we follow him.
I'll follow him. No offense to you. Well, I don't know, someone could have set something up.
Dude, it's just there's no way that it's set up.
What do you think they killed like 4 people?
That's not that much.
An ordinary day can turn unsettling with a single unexplained sound. What happens when that sound refuses to stop, hinting at something wrong just out of sight? Tonight, we explore a clip that proves even the most mundane settings can hide a disturbing mystery. But before we dive into the first encounter, don't forget to subscribe. Many of you watching aren't subscribed yet, and your support is what keeps us bringing you more of this disturbing content. Meet the creator behind the YouTube channel, RarestSlider350, who often documents unique moments encountered during their work. Their videos typically offer a glimpse into the quiet, focused craft of thatching. But one day, while on the job, the creator was confronted by a relentless and eerie disturbance that transformed a peaceful workday into a deeply unsettling experience, capturing a mystery that remains unsolved. The video begins with the creator immediately pointing out a persistent alarm blaring from a nearby property.
The alarm keeps going off again and again and again. Oh, you can see it, but
the source is partially hidden behind a bush next to a window, its incessant cry piercing the otherwise quiet atmosphere and instantly setting a tense and agitating mood.
Just through that bush, just next to that window. You can hear it. Keeps going off again and again and again. Do my head in.
The situation grows more peculiar as the creator explains what he knows. The owner isn't home, yet their car is still parked in the driveway.
No one here. The owner's gone out. He left his car here. His wife. Medieval house, the original. Just keeps going off. Really quite annoying.
This small, contradictory detail makes the scene feel deeply unnatural. He notes that the alarm is emanating from what he describes as a medieval house, its ancient structure making the modern, blaring security alarm feel even more jarring and out of place. The sound is unrelenting, echoing again and again with no sign of stopping.
Really quite annoying. Especially when you're thatching it. Oh. Wish this would shut up.
The creator's initial annoyance becomes palpable through the camera, the constant noise grating on his nerves as he tries to continue his work. His frustration is clear as he expresses his wish for the noise to simply end, turning what should have been a normal day into a test of endurance against an unseen, unknown problem. The video ends without resolution, leaving the audience and the creator trapped with the endless sound. Was it just a simple malfunction, or was the alarm a desperate signal that went unanswered? The image of the supposedly empty house, the owner's car still outside, and the ceaseless alarm paints a disturbing picture. It's a chilling reminder that you never truly know what's happening behind closed doors, and sometimes the most terrifying events are the ones we can only hear. Exploring an abandoned building is a journey into a world frozen in time, but what happens when you find evidence that you aren't the only one walking its silent halls? Tonight, we explore a location where the decay of the past meets the disturbing signs of the present. Meet the creator behind the YouTube channel, CSRXN. Through his lens, he captures the eerie beauty of forgotten structures, taking his audience deep into places that society has left behind. His videos document the silent stories told by peeling paint and decaying walls, revealing the history hidden within the ruins. But in one particular exploration with his friend Chris, they would stumble upon something far more unsettling than just dust and decay, discovering that some abandoned places aren't quite as empty as they seem. Their adventure began with a risky maneuver, forcing them to find a creative and dangerous way into the building's second story. Armed with only a camera and a flashlight, they were prepared to document whatever secrets the decaying institution held.
So we just stacked 2 picnic tables and a bookshelf just to get into the second story of this place, which is really hard. So, hey, do you have your light?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is about to be really cool. This place.
Once inside, they were immediately struck by how much had been left behind. The rooms were not empty shells, but were filled with the remnants of their former purpose, from office supplies to medical equipment, and even a bizarrely out-of-place SpongeBob television.
Look at all the medical gear. SpongeBob television. I want a SpongeBob TV. They left everything in here. There's piles of junk. There's a classroom. What are we learning today, teacher? Tons of classrooms.
They moved from room to room, each one a time capsule of forgotten activities. They wandered through what appeared to be old classrooms and fully equipped science labs, complete with microscopes and eerie anatomical models.
Science lab. Hey look, there's microscopes and everything. Oh, that's insane. Hey, they have one of these at my school. Weird. Chris. I found a brain. Squishy too. Love old plant projects.
But the sense of discovery soon took a dark turn. As they pushed deeper, the atmosphere shifted from one of quiet decay to something far more sinister and unsettling. The building, it seemed, was hiding a much darker secret. The explorers then stumbled upon a room that shattered the illusion of a place simply lost to time. The floor was littered with used needles and pills, a clear and chilling sign of recent illicit activity.
Smell it in here. It's really creepy. That's disgusting. Look at the pills everywhere. There's a baby on. There's a black guy's arm. Someone definitely peed in here. Yeah. Needles all over the ground. Man.
The realization that they were likely not alone sent a wave of unease through them. This fear was compounded when they found a bright, functional flashlight left on the floor, proof that someone else had been there very recently and could potentially still be inside.
Having issues? What? Sure. Someone else left the light here?
Yeah, do you want it?
Yeah, sure. Well, that's bright.
There's a little tape on it, but I mean...
That's just to hold the batteries in.
Yeah.
I thought that was yours.
No, mine's over here.
Huh.
Despite the growing sense of dread, they pressed onward, their curiosity overriding their fear. Their persistence was rewarded with a stunning yet melancholic discovery, a massive, fully stocked library with countless books left to rot on the shelves.
Library. Dude.
Library.
What? Why haven't I seen pictures of this one?
Standard library.
They just left the books. I mean, what?
Statue.
Yeah, they just left the library books and everything. It's kind of a waste.
The strange discoveries continued as they found the workout room, with heavy weight machines inexplicably dragged out and scattered down the long dark hallway as if moved by someone with frantic purpose.
And they dragged a bunch of them out here. All these different weight machines. All the way down the hallway. There. Look at this guy. WrestleMania. What's his name?
Triple H? No.
DX on his stomach.
No. I forget what that is. I didn't really watch
Hey. Chest.
You can buy 8x10 prints of that in about
Tricep machine. There's an ab machine right here. Yeah, all this stuff left here.
Though they left the building without a direct confrontation, the evidence they found paints a disturbing picture. Who are the people using this decaying school as their hideout? And what would have happened if they had been discovered? The needles and scattered belongings suggest a presence that is desperate and unpredictable. The true horror of this place isn't supernatural, but the very real danger posed by its living inhabitants. Ghosts and spirits are one thing, but the threat of desperate people is infinitely more dangerous. You can never know their intentions or how they might react to being discovered. Fortunately, the explorers from CSRXN managed to navigate the treacherous location and leave unharmed, their camera capturing the unsettling truth. One thing is certain, they captured a story not just of urban decay, but of a grim, ongoing reality hidden within those walls. Exploring an abandoned building is a rush, but the thrill often comes with a price. What secrets lie dormant within decaying walls, and what happens when the outside world intrudes on your discovery? Tonight, we're looking at a chilling exploration that almost went horribly wrong. Meet Chris Condon, an urban explorer who takes his viewers deep into the heart of forgotten structures. Through his self-titled channel, he documents the eerie beauty of decay, capturing the silent stories left behind in abandoned schools, hospitals, and homes. But in one particular exploration, Chris and his friends would discover that some places are best left undisturbed, not because of what's inside, but because of who might be watching from the outside. The video begins as Chris and his crew head towards an abandoned Catholic school, with the immediate concern of being caught by the police hanging in the air.
Right now we are heading into another abandoned school. Hopefully no one calls the cops on us, that'd be bad. But this one should be pretty cool. Last time I was here I didn't make a video over it because it was pitch black, but this time I've heard that things have been broken, boards and such, so it's not pitch black anymore. But we're gonna find out. Might have a chapel. That's right, the door's open.
He explains that his last visit was in complete darkness, but now, with daylight on his side, he's ready to uncover what the building has to offer. As they step inside, the building's past as a religious institution quickly reveals itself, its broken windows like hollow eyes watching their every move. They push deeper inside, soon discovering a chapel complete with a dark, foreboding confessional booth, which adds a layer of religious eeriness to the already tense atmosphere.
Heroin's the best.
Down the auditorium.
Whoa. Yeah, it's kind of cool though.
Dude, confessions.
Whoa. I wish there were like still seats in here. You said this is a Christian school. It's Catholic.
Is it Catholic?
Yeah, because Christians don't do the confession thing. I swear I used to go to a Christian church.
The unsettling feeling soon turns sinister when they enter what appears to be the school's gymnasium. On the floor, they find a series of dark red stains, immediately making them wonder if they've stumbled upon something far more gruesome than just urban decay.
Which is... Dude, that looks like blood.
I don't know if it's real.
Wait, is there anything on the ceiling? Nah, that's definitely not from the ceiling.
I don't know, someone could have said something about it.
Dude, it's just... There's no way that is set up.
What do you think, they killed like 4 people?
That's not that much blood.
Those are dog tracks.
Yeah, or raccoon.
I didn't see that body. Just kidding, those law school. Fuck this.
No? It's not that way.
Continuing their exploration, they navigate through decaying hallways and classrooms filled with debris. They find a massive and beautiful auditorium, its grandeur now faded and covered in dust, and a science lab with mysterious chemicals still left behind.
Holy shit. So much excitement just happened. I need to get in.
But you guys can kind of see it now. The sun came out. It's so nice. Such a beautiful auditorium. CJ's going up there, all the way up that spiral staircase. This sign has directed us towards the chem lab. So that is where we shall go.
So that means we have to go.
Of course. Unless this was the chem lab.
One of the most bizarre finds, however, was a door inside the building that had been locked from the other side. This small detail added a fresh wave of unease. Who would lock an interior door in a building that was already abandoned, and why? As they make their way towards the front of the school, the exploration takes a sudden, terrifying turn. Just as they're looking out a window, a police car is spotted driving slowly by the building.
Yeah, I see that.
I just want to say that's all I want. That's it.
Oh, this is like the front of the school. Cop just drove by. I wouldn't go out there, bro.
What?
I just saw a cop drive by.
So?
You do you.
Here, I'll even leave my tripod right here.
Alright, you do you.
Where is that?
Panic sets in as they realize how exposed they are. Chris quickly warns his friend not to go outside, understanding that one wrong move could lead to their arrest. The tension is palpable as they hold their breath, hoping they haven't been seen. After the close call, the group retreats deeper into the building, eventually finding a strange room lined with mirrors, but their adventure is cut short. Chris's phone battery hits critical, forcing him to end the recording abruptly, leaving the exploration unfinished and leaving viewers with a lingering sense of unease.
So we're gonna find out in. Ooh, there's glass over here. Let's see what this takes us to. Whole lot of nothing. Alright guys, so before my phone dies, I found this really cool room with a bunch of mirrors. Pretty weird.
Where do you do makeup?
Yeah, where we do makeup.
What other secrets did that school hold, and how close did they really come to being caught? Sometimes the biggest threat in an abandoned place isn't a restless spirit, but the very real danger of the living trespassing carries heavy consequences, and you never know who might be watching from the outside. For Chris Condon, a dead phone battery might have been a blessing in disguise, ending the exploration before it could end in flashing blue and red lights. It's a stark reminder that in urban exploring, the real world can often be the most frightening thing you'll encounter. Meet Steve, the creator behind the YouTube channel Abandoned Steve. Through his lens, he documents the decaying beauty of historical locations, preserving their stories before they're lost to time. From sprawling manors to forgotten farmhouses, Steve's explorations offer a glimpse into a world that has been left behind. But in one particular investigation, he would capture something that defied all logical explanation, turning a routine exploration into a genuinely frightening experience. The video begins with Steve introducing a sprawling, abandoned farmhouse with a history stretching back to the late 1600s. He details the property's long and storied past, noting that the original structure was built in 1757 and the last family to live there left in the 1970s. Since then, it has sat empty, slowly falling into decay and now facing the threat of demolition.
Today I am exploring this abandoned farmhouse in danger of being demolished. This large property started way back in the late 1600s as part of the William Penn Land Grant. Today this property consists of a 9-bedroom house with a large barn and stable. The original part of this house was constructed in 1757. It wasn't until 1910 when the remainder of the house was added on.
With the history established, Steve ventures inside, unaware that he is not entirely alone. As he makes his way through the decaying rooms, the house is silent, filled only with the echoes of its long history. But that silence is about to be broken. Suddenly, a loud, inexplicable bang echoes from somewhere within the house. Stunned, Steve immediately cuts the recording. He calls out, asking if anyone is there, but receives no response. He circles the property for 10 minutes, finding no one and no explanation for the sound. Though he considers the wind, he confirms no doors were closed that could have slammed shut. Despite his heart pounding with fear, he resolves to go back inside to finish documenting the home. Now on high alert, Steve continues his tour, but the atmosphere has shifted. The initial sense of discovery is replaced by a palpable tension. He finds himself rushing through the remaining rooms, the unsettling noise replaying in his mind.
So after hearing that sound again, I just about had enough of touring this house. As you can see, I'm rushing through filming the rooms here. Again, still unsure what that sound was coming from. There was no one outside. The house was empty. Since I explored most of the house, I decided to leave and now explore the barns outside.
Unsure of what caused the sound and knowing the house was otherwise empty, he decides he has had enough. His nerves shaken, he leaves the main house to explore the barns outside, hoping to put some distance between himself and the unexplained event. Even after completing his exploration, the mystery of the sound lingered. To this day, Steve has no idea what caused the noise that shattered the silence of the abandoned farmhouse. The property is now slated for demolition, its secrets set to be buried forever under a new housing development. What entity or force made its presence known that day? Was it a warning to the lone explorer in its domain? While Steve was fortunate to leave unharmed, the recording serves as a chilling reminder that when you step into a place that has been left to the ghosts of its past, you may not always be a welcome guest. Exploring abandoned places promises a glimpse into a forgotten world, but sometimes the real danger isn't the decaying structures, it's the people you find there. What starts as a simple exploration can quickly turn into a life-threatening encounter. That's it for this video. Make sure to subscribe and let us know your thoughts about these encounters in the comments below.